How's it going, beautiful souls? Welcome to a full moon edition for our morning Satsangs. And I'm incredibly excited because this full moon, it's the Gemini full moon in native culture. It's also known as the Beaver full moon, but it's also a partial lunar eclipse. Now, purely just on the energetic aspect, there's so much transformative energies with full moons to really begin new cycles, but specifically with the Gemini full moon and the partial lunar eclipse, you have the opportunity to fully liberate and heal yourself. Now, partial eclipses aren't as intense as full eclipses, but regardless, they represent new beginnings fully. And with the Gemini aspect, you have the true power of the universe helping you unfold and liberate yourself from the conditionings of the ego. So, this is going to be a special one. We're going to spread that world peace and really harmonize ourselves with the universe this morning. So, take a nice big stretch, get the sleepies out your eyes, and really just take a nice deep breath in and an effortless sigh. Just releasing all that tension. We're going to keep those good vibes going from sleep. So, every time you hear a tap of the bell, we're going to take a nice deep breath in. And with these first three, we'll release a powerful Om with our exhale. Allowing the sounds internally and externally to fade, being nothing but that silent witness. Allowing the body to be as it is, telling it, demanding it to be still, to let go and relax in this moment as you simply observe everything. Allowing the thoughts and emotions and sensations to drop away. Again, observing everything within you at a distance. When you hear the next tap of the bell, take a nice deep breath. As long as you can, let that lower belly expand and simply listen to the sound of the bell fading away into silence. To fully utilize the potential of the breath alone, imagine yourself an empty pitcher, and each breath, allow it to fill up that glass. You can imagine the silhouette of your body like a chalk outline on the sidewalk, and drawing in the life forces, the vital energy of the universe, this ether of energy. You not only fill up the lungs, but allow it to expand and fill up the entire body cavity. Drawing in that loving light, filling up each and every cell with those vital forces for life. Every nook and cranny of the body, we begin to breathe from the toes all the way to the tip of the crown, all the way to the fingertips. Knowing that when we inhale, we draw on this life energy. And as we radiate that love and light of our own spirit, we begin to transform ourselves. The simple application of being present for the breath, the understanding of breathing with the whole body, will take you into a place of calm, of peace, and the ground of being that never leaves you, but is you. Take one more deep breath again, filling up the entire body. And have this as a subtle focus throughout this meditation. For when you learn and simply apply this breathing of the entirety of this physical form, you imbue and empower the energetic form of your own physical body, always connected and tapped back into the universe. We begin to shift our attention to this realignment so we may receive the full moon energies fully, so we may harness them and apply them to whatever it is we seek to liberate and heal ourselves from. Knowing that everything stems from love, focus on the chest, the heart chakra itself. As I openly and lovingly invite you into the own realm of my own heart, allow yourself to feel yours radiating and unfolding in this effortless breathing. For it's here, this center of the heart, we gain the power, the ultimate tool of this human expression, love. Taking in a nice deep breath, allow that love to shine forth effortlessly, expanding from you, encompassing everything around you, connected to life itself. And it's here we understand that everything is but light and love. And using your own rays of compassion inwards, we begin to harmonize each center, utilizing this open gateway and channel of love itself. Starting in the tailbone, the coccyx, the root chakra, as it appears like a physical pine cone, allow that to grow. Roots stemming from the bottom, going through the feet and the base of the spine, around all physical surfaces, but digs deep into the earth. With each loving breath, we're taking in the life forces not only from the air around us, but the energy within the earth itself. The mother we call home. Allow her to draw away any negative energy and tension within you. And in your exhale, release it. Know that you are here for a purpose. But we must first discover who we are and where we stem from. But know that Mother Earth is giving you the foundation for such search, that life is presenting you every opportunity to dig deep within yourself. And as these roots expand beneath the crust, draw on that life force from the feet all the way up to the top of the crown. And allow yourself to release any energy holding you back, anything that doesn't make you feel secure or safe. And know that life has you for your life itself. We shift our attention higher to the sacrum and those sacral vertebrae around the hips, beneath the navel. This is our sexual desire, the sexual center of creation. So, here, taking a deep breath, allow it to resonate, this power and ability to manifest, to create. As the God and Goddess you are, it's these vital energies that give us the most power in this world. For they enable us to take the energy infinitely around us and within us and manifest physical form from it. But it is also the powerhouse that is responsible for our physical creation of art and expression. Harness this energy by again taking a deep breath and simply accepting the unique and beautiful soul you are. Letting go of anything unoriginal to you, so that one of a kind personality and window of awareness can express itself freely. Looking within your own heart, treating yourself with love, to not crush any flaw you have, but to give it a remedy and make it a strength. To uplift your prose and embody you with the understanding that you are that God and Goddess of creation, and that everything in your world is a choice. Every disturbance you allow, every thought form to distract you, you give permission to. So it's here you gain back your inner authority and power. Taking a nice deep breath in, we come up through the root into the sacral center. And simply let go anything holding us back from realizing our own truth. As we travel higher up to the spine, a few inches above the navel and below the bread box, we have the gut, our solar plexus, this generative force for power. Taking a loving deep breath, just like those yellow hues of the morning sun warm the skin, feel the energy warming up your stomach and the spine and everything around. Allow yourself to draw in those powerful breaths as we empower this center of force. But we must understand that we cannot utilize this generator, this sun within our own being, until we forgive ourselves so we can fully move forward. But to forgive, we must learn. So this is the center of trust. To trust in yourself, to trust in life, and to know that it's been providing you everything you need to wake up. It may not be what we always want in that moment, but life presents us everything with a reason. And it's up to us on this individual level to realize and recognize it. Taking a deep breath, allowing any clicks and pops within the body to arise naturally. As you activate this center, you have that foundation, that mountain of trust in life to carry you through any inner looking. As you forgive others, yourself, and ultimately learn, turning suffering into power. Shifting our attention higher to the center of the chest, we have the heart chakra. Taking in a deep breath, feeling that liberating tension in the center of the form. Unfold and resonate as you are the light of love in this world. And each of us are stars embodied. It's here in this center of love that we look at this full moon to not only ready ourselves for the coming months of winter, but just like the beaver creating its own home, we put the time and energy into such creations. And with the full moon energy, we have the chance to let them go, to start anew, to create the space, the home, the self we've always aspired for. And we utilize this heart center for love, for compassion, to understand that each one who has wronged us has been on their own journey of realization, to wake up to our own sufferings and blind spots, to confront the darkest corners of our own shadow, and to ultimately carry everything out with love and grace. And it's here in this center we can fully heal. For love is everything in this world. You're no different. So we allow this heart center to open up and help heal each and every center within us. Drawing in a nice deep breath, fill yourself up with those rays of love. And as you release that energy, feel the immersion with life. Feel the dissolvement of the form melt away as you become one with everything. And know that this isn't anything new, but you're always connected to life itself as life itself. Moving up to the throat, climbing higher in the spine. This voice box, this center of trust, accountability, of honesty, accountability. It's here we gain the confidence and courage to look at ourselves, to look at this world as the many signs of patterns and conditionings it truly is. So we may separate ourselves from the false and naturally gravitate towards the truth within our hearts. Ultimately, we can let go of such falsehoods holding us back, of the lies we've been told and the ones we continue to tell ourselves. For in this partial lunar eclipse, you have the chance to end those cycles fully. But everything in this external manifested world arises from the one within. So clear the ground of your being of the falsehoods you tell yourself and you allow to be entertained, and cleanse out your own inner temple. So you may ready yourself not only for the full moon tomorrow, but for a life of good fortune, of union, of harmony, of peace, and of love. As we shift these energies higher, we draw in a breath all the way from the base of the spine as it climbs up through the skull into the third eye center between the brow. As this center of vision, that inner sight, look at yourself wherever you may be, seeing each center thus far radiating, glowing its own individual color. The body immersed energetically with life itself. And know in this subtle separation of the observer and the observed, allow yourself to tap into your true voice, silence, like a sphere of infinite eyes, simply watching. It's here with this inner sight we can create the visions for our own future. How is it you want to look? What is it you want to know? What is it you want to heal and let go from? Now is the chance to liberate yourself and paint the picture that you know exists in your own perfection. Drawing in a deep breath, allow all of that energy flowing freely through the body to resonate, to vibrate, to empower this third eye center. So you will recognize any lesser vibration trap, all the beings that will hold you back from your own liberation and healing, and allow you to see life's signs like neon lights guiding you towards yourself. towards the truth within your own being. And again, taking a nice deep breath from the toes all the way up to the crown, we focus on this last chakra center, the crown chakra at the top of the skull. Here, our union, the bridge from this individual body to the one, to the creative source and energy of this universe of all life. And as we take in a deep breath, like a dolphin or a whale coming up to the surface, we allow this center to open up in the crown and all of life's energies to flow through it, down, washing away all negative aspects within the form remaining, allowing those roots from the root chakra to take them deep into the earth to be recycled. Again, bring yourself back to that image, that silhouette of your body being filled up with light. Envision it getting filled up from the top and going down as it cleanses the physical form of any cells that no longer do service to the form's condition and health. That each cell becomes repaired and energized back to its original form. And that all emotional, mental, and physical energies that are unwanted be cast out of this form as you harmonize yourself with the pureness of your very being. Take a loving deep breath as you harmonize yourself, simply observing everything within you, gently listening to this voice, and silently observing the happenings within the form. It's this peace, this calm, this serenity. Once these 7 centers are aligned within our own being, that we may begin to project our loving energy, our calming forces throughout the world. Like a pillar of light embodying you. Imagine that divine light shining outwards like a spotlight from the earth. Like a monolith, you have this ray, this cylinder of light, engulfing the form, shining as that beautiful star you are, out into the cosmos like a beacon. For you are a savior in your own experience, but the hero and savior to others. You are that beautiful soul that can guide anyone out of the darkness through your own brilliance. So radiate the love you are and allow it to shine forth as each of us is connected to one another. Our own liberation, our own healing, our own harmonizing naturally uplifts all. For we're only responsible for ourselves. And to protect your energy, to expand your energy throughout the world, you can do so with love. So allow that light of love to continue to shine throughout the globe. Like a spotlight again, showing all other light workers, all other healers, that I'm here, I'm ready. And that life will grant you the many opportunities to align with fellow healers, lovers of the light, awakened beings, and those continuing their unfoldment as we all are already. Take a nice deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow your love to shine throughout the world, tapping into the hearts of your fellow cosmic siblings, so that we may wake up the world Again, taking in a deep breath, filling yourselves up with that loving light. And with an exhale, it's like you're fanning your own flame and shining even brighter to heal and warm those around you. And one more deep breath. And as you exhale again, like fanning the flame, you shine so bright you encompass the earth itself, unifying your radiance, your auric field with that of earth, amplifying it, uplifting it, helping it cleanse the spirits, the minds, the hearts, and the forms of the masses. For you are a god and goddess of creation. And in this simple knowing, we manifest a better world, not only for ourselves, but for others and future generations to come. Simply marinate in the feeling, the beingness, and allow all else to fade away as it already has, and marinate in your own inner peace, knowing that this force of calm, of love, isn't something you've obtained, it's something you are. When you hear the next tap of the bell, allow yourself to take in one last deep and loving breath from the toes all the way up to the spine as you continue to breathe with the entirety of the form. Your light of love shines so bright, and allow it to shine even brighter when you chant the Om, resonating, healing, protecting each center within you, and shining your rays of love and compassion throughout the world. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you. And as always, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. If you haven't yet hit that thumbs up, give it a share. And most importantly, with this full moon tomorrow, given the timing of everything going on in our world, we must understand that this is your chance. Life is always giving us these opportunities to really transform and ascend and unfold another layer of this life. But we must be responsible. Individually, it's up to each of us to go through this inner search. You're someone capable of manifesting anything you want. And when you harmonize with life, you can really tap into these full moon energies to transcend, to liberate yourself from those deepest, darkest, most heavily rooted attachments and completely flip a switch. Now you're cleansing your energy, aligning yourself, really focusing on the truth within you, that silence, that nothingness, yet fullness, the peace and calm that radiates from us. You tap back into and harness your power of love. And just as a little bit of a guidance, didn't have a question, I would just say remember to always use your heart center. You're always tapped in with life. Most of these emotions and energies you perceive come through here first. And they get attached because we think they're ours, but be very aware of the energy you're putting out in the world and what you're receiving from others in life. This is where you can really start to tap into those superhuman abilities, and there's no better opportunities than during full moons. A lot of people are amplified if they're not really focusing on harnessing and channeling this energy somewhere. So things can become a lot more apparent. Just as we've seen with full moons, things can get a little bit wild too. But know that when you're riding the wave, it's taking you to shore. No disturbances. So use it to protect yourself. Again, on the full moon days and, post days after, protect your energy. Don't just throw it out there. Just don't allow it to be manipulated and used and consumed by others. Really be aware of what you're putting out into the world. Again, it's all love. So see yourself as this experiment and this continual evolution of the God and Goddess of creation you are. I'm going to keep saying it because you are it. And ultimately, when you do this, you carry a peace with you. And it's that peace and love and really higher vibration that allows you to unfold. So I think one of the biggest concepts behind, the importance of the full moon, especially this Gemini one, is this is one really focused on healing the ego. And I want to make something very clear. I don't want to say ego death. It doesn't die, but you heal it. The ego is much like a horse, and you, that consciousness, that I am presence, is the rider of it. So fully tap in to your position and understand and see these next few days as the body isn't you. It's something you control. That's a lot, but just take it with time. Take it one breath at a time. And again, utilize that full body breathing. I can't implore you enough. It's going to change your life. So, again, just remember to breathe in deep and visualize each breath filling up the entirety of the body. And as you exhale, it kind of washes away like the ebb and flow of the tides. That in breath's bringing those waves up to shore. And that exhale, it's pulling it back out to the ocean. Breathe with the entirety of your form, and you'll keep that harmony that you worked on today. And you'll continue to refine it, and it'll shine even brighter, and life will just open up to so many deeper levels. So, if there are no questions, I just always want to say, may the fruit of knowledge offer a seed, and in that seed may your love, will, and intuition give life and nourishment. For a tree shall grow, and in its shade may you find peace, and offer peace to all who ask. Namaste. I bow to that divine within you. I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this morning. And I guess I'll see you Wednesday after the full moon. See how see how you did, see how you're feeling. But most importantly, give the video a like, share. I love you so much. Have a great day. Make it a great week. And have a good full moon tomorrow. You're going to do awesome. Take care. I love you. Peace.